Is that okay?
Those seated in the vantage point of Smithy's Sweet Bar at the scoreboard end, well, welcome. We'd like to acknowledge our kind sponsors, WLGWM. If you mention Sharks at WLGWM, you'll receive an exclusive clean pricing on all new cars. Thank you to Pipe King. Thank you to the Ferris Group. Thank you to JD Sports. Thank you to Snap Printing, Smile Orthodontic Design, and of course Deploy, RWC, Sutherland Shire and Developer. Thank you. Abode Property, Harper, Jack Haulage, TFS, and of course down at Cornell, the Wreckers. If you're looking for kitchens, why not go to Corbin Kitchens? Cater, thank you. Sports Speed Academy, Sunday Road. Born Again, I should say, Reborn Athletic. That's right, they are. Reborn Athletic, Nectar Fruits, Crossfire Motorcycles, Loan Market Capital, Cutting Edge Interiors, Peak Facilities, SKG, Join, NESC Electrical, Mist Irrigation, last but not least, Sharks Coatings. We are proud to have you as our family. Thank you for your great support throughout the year and continuing forward. We do appreciate you. Match time, 4 p.m. sharp. City FC versus Sutherland Sharks. NPL Men's New South Wales Round 27 clash. Fitzgerald, Van Wieren, Pachowski, and of course Kremen, Cohen, Zrilich, Williams, Headley, France, Middleton, Kotekin, Borowski, Rose, Middleton, and Marshall White. Let's go with that. Alfaro, Verdinos, Lancaster, McLaughlin, DeJesus, and Fowler. Welcome to the Shark Den. Men's round 27. Sutherland Sharks, Sydney FC. I see your camera's got a rain cap, huh? now, ladies and gentlemen, our local side, the Sutherland Sharks. Here we go. Coaches Zorich, manager Coletta, Nisage, McDonald, Field, Ahmed, Petratos, Chewicki, Maya, Jackson, Yanni Nicolau, Leo Moses, and Brendan Gand. On the bench, Sullivan, Gaskin, Fernandez, Arends, McGowan, and Marcus Fernandez. That is our Sutherland Sharks, ladies and gentlemen, our round 27 NPL men's football clash this afternoon, where it's a little bit drizzly, but hey, you're undercover. Relax. The player will excite you and make you warm. Coming up, it is now time for our round 27 clash, Sutherland Sharks and Sydney FC.
As you're all very welcome along to what is a very wet and windy Seymour Shore here in the Sutherland Shire. About 5 minutes ago, the heavens opened. It was looking like a beautiful day. There were blue skies, but the heavens have opened, and we are ready now for this round 27 clash between the home side, the Sutherland Sharks, and what is a very youthful visiting Sydney FC Academy side. We'll take you quickly to the teams because we're almost ready for kick-off. Home side first, it's going to be Nisich in goal. The two lockies at the back, Fields and McDonald. Mohamed, Yanni Nicolau, Brendan Gann, Tarek Maya, Maddie Jackson. Of course, Mackie Petratos in 10, the talismanic figure of Mackie Petratos. Richard Chewicki and Leo Mazes up front. Our referee is the fantastic mustachioed Hugh Fenton-White. And it's David Feeney here with Clayton Raymond bringing you all the action. And we have kicked off. The Sharks will be playing in their traditional blue strip, all in blue. And they are playing from left to right in this first half. Sydney FC will be in their change strip of all white with the dark socks. And their goalkeeper there, Jacob Kremen-Cowan, is the former Sharks junior himself, actually. I will be referring to him as JCC during this game because I had him in commentary a few years ago. And saying Jacob Kremen-Cowan the whole time is very hard. So we went with JCC, and he's going to be called into action early. It's a chance for Petratos. He's picked the ball up at the edge of the box. Quick turn from Petratos. Quick feet. Chance for a shot. Petratos. He goes down. It is a corner kick. Well, the first decision of the day for our match referee, Hugh Fenton-White. Those triple barrel names are difficult to say. And it was Mackie Petratos who went down. He paused our match referee. And he waited. He assessed the options, and he has decided that it is going to be the first corner of the day. Just moments away, just a minute on the clock, and we almost had a penalty. Great feet from Mackie Petratos inside the box, and we're going to have our first corner of the day. And it's floated in towards the penalty spot, rising high. Cleared away, ball still bouncing around in the box there. Fields with the shot, just away and wide. Lockie Fields first to react there to the loose ball inside the box. Away and wide, and breakfast start. Just 90 seconds on the clock, but we'll bring the Sydney FC team now. As we mentioned, it is JCC, Jacob Kremen-Cowan in goal. It is Nick Zrilich and Caelan Marshall-Witt are the fullbacks. Tyler Williams and Jared Middleton in the centre of the defence. Aaron France and Tay Headley in midfield in the 10 and 11 jerseys. Lockie Middleton will captain the side, and he is in the 27 jersey. And he has got alongside him Dylan Rose, who will be looking to get a result for his younger brother Jai, who is playing for the Central Coast Mariners this year and looking to get a favour from his brother. And then up front, very youthful strike partnership. Oscar Gultekin in the 20 jersey and Jordan Grayoski in the number 19. I've got a terrific little story about Jordan Grayoski. I went up into the bar here before the match, not for a beer, but just to look around. And they've got a whole series of people who've played for the club here, the Sutherland Sharks, who've won awards, who've played for Australia, who've won different competitions. And Grayoski is on the honour board up there. He was part of the Joey squad in 2024 that won the Asian Championships in a penalty shootout. And he is up on the honours board in there. He's only 17 years of age. He can't actually drink in the bar just yet, but he is already on the honours board. And speaking with Jimmy Van Beeren beforehand, Jimmy feels he is a very, very good prospect. They've been looking to sign him quite some time. When he was he's only 17, but when he was younger, they've been looking to sign him for quite some time. And we will see how he goes. He is in the 19 jersey, and he is up front there in the orange boots, alongside Gultekin in the 20. We'll see how he goes. Flat back four at the back here for Sydney FC, just seeing how they're setting up. 4 in midfield and 2 up front, so a sort of traditional 4-4-2. Ball is played out here below us. It's gone all the way back to Jared Middleton. at the back. There is Lockie Middleton, his brother, fighting for the ball, his twin brother. And they've won it back. Played over the top. Looking to find Headley, can't quite find him. And now Gan has picked up the crumbs. Lots of space in the middle of midfield there has Tarek Maya. He's got the ball and he drops it back to Lockie Fields, who in turn drops it back for Nizic. And Nizic pumps it forward. So, taken well there. There's always lots of fun with the numbers and the academy sides play, especially when they're wearing the away jerseys. And so just here at left full back, wearing the number 2 jersey, the unadvertised number 2 jersey. So we'll have to check the notes and see who is that in fact in the number 2 jersey. Now, ball comes back for Williams in his 6 that we are used to. Playing it across now to the near side. Headley picks it up again. Steps inside. Headley looks to play it forward. Fields is there with a little bit of time. Takes the touch. Drops it outside for Jackson. Maddie Jackson, that is. Jackson plays it forward. Petrados, a little push in the back there, is there? There is indeed, right in front of our referee. Hugh Fenton White with that absolutely terrific moustache. Just adjusting the moustache there in the rain as the camera goes on to him. Hugh Fenton White. Yeah, ball is played quickly. It's Maya. He finds Gan. Gets it back and drops it back again for Fields. Fields showing again. Gets the ball back, but pretty high press here from Sydney FC. They've got 2 pressing and then 2 more pressing, and the presses work there from Sydney FC. A lot of pressure put on Daniel Nizic. His kick was hurried. So it'll be a throw in now on this near side. Just looking for an option. Coming short. Ball is dropped back. I think it's Srilic in the 2 jersey, but we'll double confirm that. We've actually got a few Sydney FC people in the press box beside me here, so I will look to get that confirmation. Zrilic in 2. Zrilic in 2. Yes, Zrilic in 2. This is very helpful. And Sydney FC people here beside me doing their analysis. So yes, confirming Zrilic is in the 2, advertised as 33. And it's always very helpful for an Irish commentator to not have to say 33 several times during the match. But he's got some defending to do now. Zrilic. Sharks coming just in the edge of the box. They've all possession. Ball's played across. Is there a pull of the jersey there? Fenton White, he's got a second decision to make. Strong shout for a penalty there again. Not even 6 minutes on the clock, and a second strong shout for a penalty. But waved away there. It was the number 27, Maddie Jackson, driving through, and the very man we were speaking about just a moment ago, Nick Srilic. Suggestion of a tug of the jersey there, but as every good defender will tell you, just enough to put the player off and not enough to give away a penalty. So did really well there. Did Zrilic in the 2. And Sydney FC looking to play the ball out from the back. Pressed and closed really quickly there out on that far side. They've won the ball back. It's Richard Shuecki back at the side today. Richard Shuecki. He's missed the last couple of weeks. He is back in the 17 jersey. And mainly on the side due to his pace. Steve Zorich told me beforehand when we had a little chat pitch side. So hoping to get the ball over the top for Shuecki. Scoring goals, of course, has been the real challenge for this Sharks team. Just 3 goals in the last 5 games, and 2 of those, you would have to say, as they say in American football, were scored in garbage time. They were already 3 goals behind in 2 different matches, and they scored late goals, which amounted, in fact, only to consolation. So they'll be looking to get on the scoreboard first here today. Not if Sydney FC have anything to do with it. As a chance coming straight through, flag. Well, a late flag. A late flag goes up. Late flag goes up. Over on that far side, we've not mentioned our assistants just yet. It's Blake Sanchez Cruz on this near side. Lucy Hungerford is our assistant referee on the far side, and she was beautifully positioned there. The flag went up. Chance that goal was stopped there, but promising stuff for Sydney FC. Now ball played forward for Petrados. Taking a touch, youth versus experience out there. Petrados, very experienced player, is the young Tyler Williams. So Williams got the touch in there, conceding a throw. And now in possession again, Williams takes a touch, takes a second touch, and finds Middleton. And Middleton finds Headley. Got a bit of space in front from here, Headley, but just overshot the pass just a fraction. And now the Sharks looking to capitalise. Can't quite get a touch on the ball. Sydney FC will bring it out again. Headley, he's got a second chance here. He's got Srilic coming outside him. Sends Srilic up ahead of him. Sharks do well to cover the run. Brendan Gannon in there quickly on Middleton. But, well, advantage might have been played there. They look to have broken into a little bit of space. It's an FC, but sure blasted the whistle. Let's cut things up, and they go again. With Headley. And again, lovely feet there from Middleton. Middleton going again. He's got a bit of support out on that far side. It, missed his man, but picks up Caelan Marshall-Witt. Then drops it back inside for Marin France. Marin France looking to get the return pass from Headley. Battling for the ball there, France. That is cleared away well enough by the Sharks, but can't find a blue jersey. And back it goes for JCC. Be very comfortable in this environment. As I said, I called him playing on this very field last year. So he will know the ins and outs. I think it's perhaps before the field was relayed, so it's an even better surface than he would have experienced. Now it's Rivers looking to play the ball away. Can't find a teammate there. The Sharks, Jackson gets it again. Chance of an nutmeg there from Leo Masis. Quickly recovered. And the ball is out of play. Lockie McDonald now will take the throw. Petrados showing for it. So doesn't find him. And then Petrados again. The ever-eager Petrados always looking for the ball. Finds McDonald again. McDonald to his fellow Lachlan Fields. And switches it out now. That far side. Looking to get in behind. They're in behind the back four there. There's a touch. Chance for a shot. Great save. JCC reacted really well with a terrific save. It's fallen out for McDonald with the shot. Away and wide. They're looking very dangerous down that far left-hand side. From a Shark point of view, it's the second or third time already. The ball's been slipped in behind. Marin France coming out on that far side with Caelan Marshall-Witt. That overlapping run at that pace of Shiweki. It was mentioned to me by Steve Zaric. You can really see it in full effect there. He's getting in behind really well. But nearly given away there. Quick recovery. Recovery at the back there, and it's back with JCC. And back again with Williams. And Williams in turn finds Middleton. Middleton short. Tackles coming in really quickly there. Falls for Zrilich. And Zrilich back again for Middleton. Short pass on. Nothing on long for him. And we come again, Sydney FC. Middleton again finds Williams. This one-touch stuff here, holding on to possession really well. Rain still coming down just a little bit, but not as strong as it was maybe 15 minutes ago, 5 minutes before kick-off. The heavens opened. So just a light rain now, waiting for a soft day, as we would say in Ireland. So it's cool but not cold. And a little bit of rain now. Sharks coming in. Shiweki using his pace again. Down that far side. He's evaded Marshall-Witt again, has he? Shiweki. Marshall-Witt does really well. Fights back well, Marshall-Witt. And gets the ball out and we have a corner. Out on that far side.
If you have just arrived, it's currently 0-0 right here. Sutherland Sharks versus Sydney FC. Round 27 clash at the home of the Sharks.
Now, corner coming in on that far side. A little bit of jostling going on just inside the 6. And Quentin White going in there just to have a little chat. Enough of that, he says. 3, 4, 5 players to aim at inside the 6. Ball comes in, flicked on, dropped in, and it's in there. It's crept over the line. Well, certainly there was a flick there initially from Lockie Fields. Lockie Fields is taking some of the credit. 2 or 3 players for the Sharks claiming the credit. JCC is out there having a bit of a word to the referee, saying his jersey was tugged. Lockie Fields is taking the credit. Shiweki, I think, is maybe taking the credit as well. But the corner came in at the near post, as I said. Very slippery conditions out there. The number 4, Lockie Fields, he's certainly got a touch to it. Seems to be a second touch. A couple of Sharks players there trying to get on the end of it. And JCC claiming his jersey was pulled, but matters not. 12 minutes on the clock. And the Sharks, they're credited to Lockie Fields for the moment. So we can double check those details. But it's 1-0. 1-0 to the Sharks. They have been desperate to get an opening goal. The Sharks, they've failed to do so many times this season. Fighting for the ball again there really well. Leo Mazes looking sharp, Gann looking sharp as well as he caught from behind. No free kick. No free kicks as a referee. They come forward again. And Headley Taking a touch, taking a second touch. Drops it outside for Kurowski. In the 19 jersey. He drops it back for Rose. Rose floats it into the penalty spot. Well cleared away there. Tariq Maya, beautiful feed from Tariq Maya. Steps inside and outside. Showing lovely composure there, Tariq Maya. 2-3 white jerseys around him, then he goes again, Maya. And Gan has picked it up. He's got Maya for support. Stretching it out here for Jackson. Beautiful ball from Gan, showing all of his quality. Takes a touch, Jackson. He's going at Strilic now. Steps inside, steps outside. Cross comes in. It's headed away well by Middleton. And picked up now by Marin France. France, not many options in front from France. Just a turn back inside. Does a full 360. And plays it short. Finds a white jersey. Well, in fact, the ball is given away. Ball is given away. No flag. Straight through. It's Gultekin. Gultekin blocked away really well there. Blocked away really well there. Sliding across. Lucky Fields.
Number 4 from the Sutherland Sharks. Lucky Field, I believe, got his hit to it, and after that, the milling. Doesn't matter. It is Sutherland Sharks 1, Sydney FC 0.
We just our ground announcer there was just saying he's not sure who scored the goal either, and so he's giving it to Lucky Fields as well. So until we get to half time, and we'll watch the recording back and see if it really was Lucky Fields. He will take the credit for that goal. Now, corner kick to Sydney FC, floated into the edge of the 6. Headed away really well there by Lockie McDonald. The two Lockies combining really well. Is there a handball there? Oh, there is indeed a handball at the back there. Is there a yellow card coming out? There is indeed. There is indeed. Stopping a promising attack going forward there. And it's, I've been told it's Dylan Rose in the 26 jersey. Again, we've got a little bit of uncertainty around the numbers. I think Dylan Vizic is claiming that Dylan Rose was the last defender there. There were certainly other defenders near him. And it looked to be a deliberate handball, but I think that's yellow card material. And so our possible mystery, the possible Dylan Rose in the 26. That's the first yellow card of the day. Just 15 minutes ago. Now Sharks can get the ball forward again there, but a misplaced pass. Shueki is showing for it. Didn't find the pass, a little bit too much pepper on it. They're looking to break again, and a tug of the jersey. There's a lot of whistling so far from Hugh. I'll try it again. A lot of whistling so far from Hugh Fenton White. I should have learned my lesson from JCC. And I think I will just swap to the 3 initials. Now, Headley coming forward. Checks back inside nicely, Headley. Trying support outside. Drops it back inside for Middleton. Headley looking to get the ball again there. So, just a bit too much pepper on that one. Goes past Lockie McDonald in a way. Daniel Vizic. So we're going to go with HFW for Hugh Fenton White. HFW, because that is significantly easier to say. And, if you're watching this back, Hugh, I hope you're okay with that. Vizic, he's got a little bit of support there behind him. A towel.
Upon further review.
Oh, here we go. Upon further review.
Goal scorer is number 33, Yanni Nicolau.
Well, Yanni Nicolau is getting the credit now for the goal. We're getting official confirmation. Yanni Nicolau, in fact, with the last touch there. And just to make things more difficult, he was advertised as 12, but he's actually wearing 33. So there is a 33 out there in the end. And it's Yanni Nicolau, and he is the one who has got that opening goal. Battle for possession. It's what eventually. Quentin Gann looking to win it back, but can't quite get it. That's Marshall Witt. He'll break away, but he's held up. Marshall Witt drops it back for Williams. Williams again looking for a short ball. Gets a lovely touch there. Rose. Now into a little bit of space. Rose looking to play it through. Touch, second touch. Oh, third touch there. It's Jordan Berioski again in the 19 jersey, suggesting that he was fouled. But, a free kick awarded. And now Headley, Headley is fouled on that occasion. Brendan Gann did really well there, Headley. Secured possession and then turned his back. Gann couldn't really slow himself down. Headley caught there by Brendan Gann in the 88 jersey. That lucky 88 jersey for Brendan Gann. The Malaysian international, former Sydney FC player, of course, himself. Had a fantastic career both here and overseas. And, as we know, that 88 jersey is considered very lucky in Malaysian culture. He's wearing that today. Now, Headley floats in the corner to the back post, evades everybody. Just into the side netting there, evaded everybody from a defensive point of view. Out on that far side, not giving up on it. It was Lockie Middleton, the captain. He slid in there really well, got a touch. It did look like he had it covered. His near post covered well. And, wasn't forced into conceding a corner. But a dangerous floater ball in there from Headley, as you'd expect from a number 10. It's the person taking those set pieces, floating the ball in well. A little bit of a breeze behind them in this first half. Headley using that really well. Well, two strong challenges in the air, one from each team. Here's Headley again, can't quite maintain his feet. Wag of the finger from HFW. So there's no free kick there. Another adjust of the moustache there. It must be difficult having a moustache like that in the rain. So it does look absolutely terrific, I have to say. And more power to him. Now we're going to get things going again with the throw. Lockie MacDonald in the 2, just checking the location. That's a touch there for Mazes. Mazes from Petrados. Suggesting there was a challenge at the back there. Not given. Petrados going again. Petrados going a third time. Did you get a touch, Petrados? Felt like you got a touch there, Petrados. No free kick awarded. And he's working hard again there, Petrados. Against Middleton, against Williams, and against the other Middleton twin. He's very experienced player, Petrados. He's got Gann there working hard as well, trying to get the ball back. 20 minutes gone in this first half. Predominantly the Sharks game so far. Scored well from a corner. Had the majority of the possession. So chances for Sydney FC as well. Sydney FC looking to create another chance here. It's Marin France. Going around again, France. Dropping it off. Is there a foul there? No foul given. Now, chance on the break. Petrados. Has he stayed onside? He has stayed onside, Petrados. He's got Mazes in the middle. He's going himself, Petrados. Will he shoot? Petrados takes a second touch. Across the edge of the 6 and away. Nobody there to get that final touch. And now it's played forward. And it's Gultekin. Gultekin takes a step. He's held back a little bit there. Is he Mo Ahmed? Tugs the jersey. Referee, yeah, he had a little bit of a think about it there. You could see the referee deciding, is that going to be a yellow or not for Mo Ahmed? Took his time. And said, yes, that is going to be a yellow card. Gultekin, he was advertised in the 20 jersey. He's wearing the 19 today. Turkish qualified striker. And he's been looking dangerous in attack so far. Now, Switch. He's got Rose inside, got Middleton behind. 4 pressing for the Sharks. Mazes and Petrados. Pressing, and Maya and Jackson. They know that the Sydney FC team are going to try and play the ball out from the back, play it to feet, and so they're pressing high. A 5th player pressing now, Brendan Gann. They've left a little bit of space in behind, which Headley will look to capitalise on. He's taking a touch, Headley. He's played it over the top. Now Gultekin, can he get on the end of this? There's Daniel Nizic roaming on the edge of his box there, does really well, plays it long. But Williams wins it in the air. Awkward bounce there for Lockie Fields. He does well, recovers, and again a second time Fields. But Headley is there to take a touch. Calming things down. Let's settle this down a little bit. So the Sharks, I would say, Yanni McNall, our goal scorer, out on that far side. Let's just settle this down a little bit. Drops it back for Nizic. And then it's played forward for Petrados, who takes a lovely touch to find Gann. Petrados goes again. He's got runners to space there, and it's Mazes. And Mazes got Chueki inside him. Mazes shaping for a shot. And to pull the trigger there. Mazes. In transition. Sydney FC can break. Brailovsky looking for it, and Headley showing as he does every time. Drops it back for Middleton. And Middleton in turn for Zurich. Zurich back for Headley. Zurich again. Rose calling for it in the middle. So chooses to drop it back. 2 Middletons beside each other, exchanging passes. And then another pass in behind. Is there a flag? There is indeed. Flag goes up out on that far side. CC Hungerford. I haven't mentioned our 4th official today so far. Nina Cortese is our 4th official down below us. And a quarter of the game gone now. Sutherland Sharks. It's not quite gunfight at the OK Corral time for them in terms of avoiding relegation. Got some difficult games coming up. They've got Apia Leichhardt coming up. That will be a difficult one. Apia still chasing the Premiership. But then round 29, that really is the gunfight at the OK Corral. They have got Mount Druitt currently sitting in bottom place on the ladder in 16th. The Sharks will really be hoping to get a win here today. So they could probably play for a draw in that match and feel comfortable. But if they don't get the win today, I know there's still all to play for. With, after today, just three rounds to go. Now, Maces. He's got support outside him. Shiweki! Great save, JCC with the extended arm there. Terrific save to get the ball away. Not yet cleared. Tarek Maya. Great save there from JCC. First chance to show his skills today. And he's pulled off an absolutely terrific save. Shiweki bearing down on goal there. And here he is again, Shiweki. A bit of a judo throw there. And free kick awarded. HFW with one of the easier decisions he's had to make so far. And it's Tarek Maya now who's going to take this free kick. Not any particular rush. Maya looks to float the ball forward into space. Nice touch and control there. And now played forward. Won well by Mohamed at the back. Good to find Petrados. Looking to get a touch again. Petrados just evades him. And it comes forward for Field. Finds Gann. That's time to turn Gann and drop it out to this near side for Jackson. Jackson takes a touch. He's got Headley there with him. Headley slows him down. Goes again. Headley. Can't quite get the tackle in Headley. Jackson. Towards the edge of the box now. Jackson looks to float in across. And Srilic came across really well there. And we'll have another corner on this near side. 5 minutes gone. There's just 12 minutes on the clock when they scored, also from a corner. Sutherland Sharks, and no one really in the 6-yard box this time. Slightly different corner setup. The tall Lockheed Fields now just on the edge of the 6. A few other players now making their way in. Shiweki is there too, and it's going to be Leo Mazes who takes this corner right-footed. An outswing you'd imagine. 3 Sharks players now right inside the 6. 2 near the penalty spot. Brendan Gann on the edge. Comes in low. Away. Not all the way away. And Gann is there. Gann drives with a low shot. Deflects back. Shiweki takes a touch. And it's in there! Richard Shiweki. Quickest to respond. Well, the corner was cleared away and it fell to the edge of the box for Brendan Gann. Drove in a low shot. Skimmed up off the wet surface. Terrific save again from JCC. But quickest to react. 17 jersey back in the team today. It's Richard Shiweki, and after 26 minutes in this first half, second goal for Sutherland Sharks. There's 2 players making their way back into the side today, Yanni Nicolou and Richard Shiweki, both back from injury. Steve Zarich telling me he was delighted to have them both back in the side. And they have combined.
Number 17, Shiweki.
2 goals. The announcer confirms that it's Richard Shiweki in those bright orange boots, back in the team and back on the score sheet. And he's got the Richard Shiweki fan club out on that far side, it appears, congratulating him. 2-0 now to the Sutherland Sharks. They will be delighted with this first half. How will Sydney FC respond? They'll respond by doing exactly the same thing they always do. Nice one-touch football, looking to find a player. They've already found a blue jersey there. And now into space, Petrados. That's a late flag there. A late flag there. Blake Sanchez Cruz on this near side. Well positioned to see that he hadn't quite gotten back on side there. Petrados turned to make the run. But, he was in an offside position when the ball was played. Not when he received it, but when the ball was played. Now, Srilic plays it forward into space. Now it's Gultekin. With the turn, Mohamed, using the yellow card, has to be careful. Ahmed takes a touch, takes a second touch, just gives it straight to Headley. Now Headley, just on the edge of the box. Headley's got Gann there beside him, played in, cleared away well. Well, Mohamed, a little apology there to his teammates. Dropped it off straight to Tay Headley. Had the chance to drive in the cross, got the cross in. So 2-3 New Jersey sweeping back there to make up for Ahmed's slightly out pass. And he's going to have to take a corner here. Headley looked like he went out for a throw from our vantage point, but it's going to be a corner. And the referee is saying yes, it's a corner ball. He's got 2 arms up in the air, Headley. 3-4 players to aim at inside the 6. And he drives it in right on top of the goalkeeper. Nizic gets a fist to it. And then Brendan Gann is there to get a second touch, and away it goes. And Shueki now pressuring Marshall Witt. So Marshall Witt does well. Finds Headley. He's going around the outside. Headley finds Marshall Witt now. Marshall Witt tries to switch it. Can't quite get it. And now Tarek May is there, but he's done really well to get. Well, I thought he'd done really well to get back a second time from our vantage point. It did look as though Marshall Witt had got to touch the ball first. So HFW, he's the man with the whistle, and he said no. Contact with the player first. And so a chance for the Sharks to just settle and reset now. Still playing that 4-4-2 set up Sydney FC. Perhaps a little slight change here. But, maybe just pushing one up front and having two just behind. So we'll keep a close eye on that to see if they've made a change to their formation. Petranos hands it in the air. So just finds a hot jersey. Middleton completes the job. And away now. McDonald picks it up, and Petranos has it. He turns. Petranos turns and shoots. Away and wide. Was there a touch? He's claiming there was. No. It's going to be a goal kick. Zaric felt that got a touch as well. So the match referee is closest to the action. He says no touch there. As Rose picks it up. He finds Williams. Williams for Middleton. Middleton nearly got the ball caught in his feet there for a second, and he's got two Middletons to choose from. And, he chooses Jared. The pass. And Jared now for Zrilic. You've got time was the call there for Zrilic, but played the ball rather early. And now Maya has got it. Maya, is he caught there? He is indeed. It's Rocky Middleton in the 27 jersey. He just catches Tarek Maya. He's suggesting to his teammates there, Leo Mazes amongst them, that you need to show for me. You need to give me an option. Because I have nothing to hit there, says Tarek Maya. So far, it's a good Sutherland Sharks sign when they're arguing with each other, not about giving away goals, but about scoring more. That's a nice change from the Sutherland Sharks' point of view. And now Nizic sends it long to the edge of the box, a little bit too long perhaps. No call from the goalkeeper, so Brendan Gann gets it. And he drops it out now to Jackson. Looking to turn. Jackson will try and win a corner. Gets a touch, gets a second touch. No corner there, but he wins the throw. Matthew McDonald looks like he's going to take. Petranos in the middle. He's got Mazes coming short. So, nothing really on there, but he finds Mazes in the end. And back for McDonald again for Mazes. Going to get a cross in here. Mazes dinks the cross up towards the penalty spot. Touched away. Brendan Gann driving in there. Yanni Nicolau's picked it up and into the box. We got one today, Nicolau. Turns for Petranos. Petranos with a shot. Did get a deflection. Looped up strangely there. That's because it got a deflection. Looked like it was Marin France there in close attention, but he's looking very lively. He's Maki Petranos. As you would expect, he has been the man scoring the goals. 8 goals already this year, 6 goals in his last 9 for Maki Petranos. I looked up a stat recently that they've had 5 wins so far this season. In 4 of those wins, Maki Petranos has started. And, so they've only won one match where he hasn't started. Missed a little bit of time earlier in the season, but just the one win, and Petranos has not started. So he is then clearly a key figure for this team. Now, they have a repeat of the goal. An in-swinger. One there. Well, it's come up off a shoulder. In fact, has it? Well, just for a moment, an unusual looking incident there. The ball sailed over the head of Lockie Fields. I think it caught Dylan Rose on the shoulder where the bottom of the jersey meets the arm, but nothing doing. And now quickly back down the other end. It's Marin France. France up against Nicolou. France and Nicolou again. Brendan Gann comes in. Well, he's done well, France. He's got it a second time, a third time. Got up inside the box. Got it a fourth time. Checking back inside. So finds Middleton on the edge. Middleton gets a touch. So can't quite find a teammate. Petranos does well. Holds it up. And finds McDonald. McDonald's not many options there. So he drives it forward looking for Tarek Maya. So Middleton wins. Now it's Zrilic. Real battle for possession going on now. Shueki, no one really able to get their foot on the ball. Possession just being exchanged really quickly between both teams. Rose looks to settle things down. Finds Williams. In for Middleton. For Rose again. Back again for Middleton. Lucky Middleton, that is. Out for Rose. And again for Marshall Witt. Losing some possession now. Sydney FC, they haven't done much of this so far in this half. That's usually where they find their success. Williams again finds France, looking lively these last moments. And then France looking for the ball outside again, giving an option. It's Rose, dropping it inside. Is there a flag there? No flag. No flag, in fact, because I think an advantage was played there. It's a late flag coming up, suggesting that there was indeed an offside there. Oscar will take him. Just double checking my numbers. It may have been Gajoski there. In fact, he was offside. So the result is the same. A free kick for the Sutherland Sharks, which Daniel Lizich will take. And he plays it long over the head of Petrados. Battling again, Petrados. Seems to get another touch, Petrados. Ball is touched back, and JCC sweeps out from the edge of a 6-yard box. And he plays it long. Now, Headley. Gets a touch, gets a second touch, Headley, but Brendan Gann is there, sweeping up really well, using all of his experience, Brendan Gann. So a dangerous situation developing. Got there quickly. Got the ball forward. A little bit of a tussle here. Between Jackson and Zrilic. To be both people dragging each other's jerseys there. So HFW says the Sharks were, like the Sydney FC I should say, were more sinned against than sinning. And so they get things going again with a free kick. And they find Rose. Out there to Marshall Wood. Back again for Williams. Williams takes a touch. Takes a little tap of the ankles from Petrados. And they build again. Turning well. Playing the ball out. This near side. Headley again. Very lively Headley. The touch inside. Japan just gets caught under his feet just a fraction. And he finds Gann. Looking to find Petrados. Touching forward now. It's McDonald. McDonald sliding in there. There's Lockie Middleton. And Jackson plays the ball into space. He's in behind here, Petrados. He's inside the box, Petrados. Can he get a shot in? Gets a little cross in, but Williams is there and does really well and clears it away. He finds his captain, Lockie Middleton. Who in turn finds Headley. And now a chance to drive forward. Go Tekken in the 18. Floats it in. Nizic is coming. And Nizic is taking. Let's go Tekken in the 18 jersey, looking to find his strike partner. Jordan Grajoski in 19. Forward they come. It's Shiweki. Beautiful ball in behind. Chance for shot. Great tackle coming across there. What a terrific tackle coming across. It's Caelan Marshall-Wish from the clouds to make a terrific tackle. And Leo Mazes in again on that side. It's 17 and 77, combining really well. Richard Shiweki and Leo Mazes. One sliding the through ball in for the other. Mixing it up. It's been Shiweki for Mazes on occasion on that time. It was the other way around. So Caelan Marshall sliding across, did really well. Snuffed out the danger. So danger not completely extinguished, because we're going to have a corner out on that far side. And France looking to make a bit of a nuisance of himself in front there. And it's floated into the near post. So cleared away. Now Gann. Going to shoot again. Just floats the ball up in the air. JCC comes, calls, punches. He's off his line. Driven back in. Well, he gets it the second time of asking there. It's a reasonable, but not fully convincing punch there from JCC. So a chance to drive the ball back in, but just driven into the turf there. The Sutherland Sharks trying to pick up the crumbs, and JCC was well positioned. Now, ball floated out to that far right-hand side. He's a fast player, man, France. But, I don't think Usain Bolt would have gotten to that. So it goes out on the far side. We're almost 38 minutes gone now with this first half. The synopsis of the game. Probably the possession and certainly the territory have favoured the Sutherland Sharks. 2 goals to the good. A rather scrappy goal off a corner from Yanni Nicolau after a little deflected header from Lockie Fields. They scored 1-0 after 12 minutes. And then after 26 minutes, Richard Shiweki doubled the advantage. 2 players who were back from injury. We have made it 2-0. And now, just as we're speaking about injury, Daniel Lizich has gone down. He's holding his right hamstring. Referee is, he's having to stay down now, Daniel Lizich, and the referee So a bit of attention to come on. He was shaping to take that goal kick, Daniel Lisic. I feel something in his right leg. It wasn't from kicking it because he'd yet to take the goal kick, but he has gone down. Seb Arantz is our substitute goalkeeper. I'm speaking to Steve Zorich earlier. And, I mentioned, in fact, in passing that Seb Arantz has been on the bench every single time. Daniel Lisic has been in such good form. Do you even need a sub goalkeeper? As fate would have it, looks like they may in fact need a sub goalkeeper because Lisic has stayed down here. Sets of players taking the opportunity to do a little review. Sydney FC in a little circle in the middle of the field, speaking to each other. Sutherland Sharks, a few players have dropped across to this near side, just getting some water down below us. Mackie Petranos over on this near side, as is Richard Shurecki. 17-77, and he's back up on his feet now is Daniel Lisic. Looks like he's recovered, but an unusual incident there. Lisic was shaping to take the goal kick, and he does have a monster goal kick. So it was his right foot that he seemed to be feeling. He's a left-footed goalkeeper. He's quite hamstring that he seemed to be feeling. Let's see how he reacts now. Kicks it out, a little hop and a jump. It seems to be okay, but we'll keep an eye on that. He's been an absolutely key man for the Sharks this year. To lose him in the run into the end of the season would not be terrific news for this Sutherland Sharks side. Now back to live action. Lucky Middleton picks the ball up, finds Jared across to Tyler Williams. Back inside for Marshall Witt, who finds Rose. And they come again. It's Mary France. Look to drive the ball forward. Just evades the first defender. The second defender is there. The ricochet falls for Headley. Headley on the edge of the box. 3 in front from Headley. Touch on the ball first there. He goes down. So Zurich has it. Now, Rose. Checks inside, Rose. He's going to touch away. Get past Tariq Maya. And Tariq Maya is pulled back. Well, he's pulled back. He's already on a yellow. He was already on a yellow for a somewhat similar type of foul. Slowing down an attack. It was booked earlier on. This was Dylan Rose. And he's going to have to be very, very careful indeed. That was a blatant tug of the jersey directly in front of Hugh Fenton White. So, card forthcoming. So, we'll have to be a little bit careful with Dylan Rose in the 26 jersey. And Lisic should have fully recovered there from that little injury. Plays it forward, but a little bit too much on the ball there to close out. Probably about 5 minutes to go until half time, including it will likely be a little bit of injury time for that issue with Daniel Lisic. Sydney FC will play the ball out from the back. Lucky Middleton finding Rose. Back again for Williams. Back again for Lucky Middleton. Srilic calling for the ball out on this near side. Chooses to play it short. Gives it away almost immediately. Won really well. And, well, given straight back, returned the favour there straight away. Is Rich on the ball? It's too many options there. Lucky feels, but they found a white jersey. And now Headley. He's the most dangerous player in possession for the Sydney FC side. And he finds France. He finds Middleton. Middleton check it back inside. Has a decent shot on Middleton. So he chooses to spread the ball out to that far side for Marshall Witt. Showing again, working so hard. Lucky Middleton plays it in again for Headley. Headley dancing feet, chipped up to the back post, touch, but can't quite get the shot away there. It's almost half the Sydney FC team in the Sutherland Sharks box. And they couldn't quite pull the trigger there. So that's the most dangerous they've looked. And it's Jordan Grajowski there, moving over, looking to put a little bit of pressure. And we've got the Sutherland Shark here is directly beside us. Might even get into shot here. You can see a fin, the Sutherland Sharks fin is directly in our camera angle there. Fins up for the Sharks. Looking to get himself on TV there. Himself or herself, we can't tell. Now, ball's gone forward for JCC. And JCC has got the ball, bowls it out. Can they get themselves back into this game with a goal before half-time? Rose finds Gotekin. Gotekin finds Grajowski. Grajowski spreads it outside for Headley. Takes a heavy touch, Headley. Checks back inside. Goes down rather theatrically. Shot comes in, driven away, takes a deflection. It's Rilich with the shot there. Quite a number of Sydney FC players coming across here to speak to the referee, suggesting they thought that was a penalty. And we've had 2 penalty shouts at the other end of the field. One of them was a genuine 50-50. Matthew Petrados went down in just the first minute. Another one of them was maybe a more easier decision for Hugh Fenton-White to make. It's another one for him to make there. Headley going down. No penalty, but it is a corner. Floated in now. What a year. Majestically, Lockie Fields rising high. France has got it. He's won it back. And he's dropped it out for Zrilic. Zrilic returns it for France. Takes a nice touch, France. Some lovely dancing feet there. Inside, outside. We take the cross in. Drives the cross in. Blocked away well by Brenton Gann. It's down to our 4th official, Nina Cortese, to see if she is preparing the board to let us know how many minutes we will have of injury time. And a corner floated in again to the near post. It's out of the way well by one of our goal scorers, Shiweki. Looking to find Petrados. Can't quite find him. Petrados chasing again. And again, Petrados, he does really well. He does really well. And there's a chance for a break now. What is it, the Sharks? Jackson. Can they get a goal just before half-time? Jackson on the edge of the box. Jackson coming inside. Down he goes. Down he goes. And he is brought down there by Lockie Middleton. And we are going to have a free kick in a very, very dangerous area. Almost 45 minutes on the clock. Corner floated in for Sydney FC. Was cleared away well. Matthew Petrados, as ever, to get the ball, picking up the crumbs, switching it. Ball's spread across to this near side from Matty Jackson. He came forward, stepped inside 2 defenders. Down he went. A little bit theatrically as well, I would have to say. Now we're going to have a direct free kick. No indication from our 4th official as to how much extended time there will be. It's shaping up now over the ball. That is Leo Moses on the ball. 4 in the wall for Sydney FC. And Moses with the shot. Moses with the shot. Great save. Brilliant. 2-handed save there. Punched away by JCC. Saw it all the way. A terrific save, a full-blooded shot, and it's a donation from Lockie Fields to a house that is 1, 2, looks like it's 3 houses away. But they've got themselves a free football. Congratulations, Lockie Fields. Not standing on ceremony there. That is the definitive row X clearance. And now Rose coming forward. Still got a few minutes before half-time, you'd imagine. Zrilic is in a lot of space on this near side on the edge of the box, but he's not got the ball. Petrados looking to get it, and it's come away now, and the ever-eager Middleton brothers chasing hard. Jared Middleton on this occasion, chasing hard, and now Rose spreads it out to that far side. He finds France. Shiweki is there. It was Tay Headley, I beg your pardon. Headley plays it forward into space. And a glance at the watch there. Hugh Fenton-White. But we play on. Great turn. Is Rafael there? There is indeed. Now we'll have a chance at the other end. Lovely turn inside Lockie Fields. A terrific turn from Oscar Gultekin. Looks like we might end this first half. The Sydney FC shot on goal. A few players over there shaping for it. Jordan Grayoski in the 19 is standing over it. He wants it. Gultekin, who was fouled, he looks like he wants it as well, as you'd expect. Deadpool specialist Tay Headley is hovering with intent also. So it looks like it's going to be Gultekin. He's sort of shooed the others away with his body language. Headley is still there though. And now the ball has been recovered. We've got that so no gift to one of the neighbouring families. Ball is on the field, and JCC is being encouraged to get the ball off the field before we can continue. This is, you would imagine, the last action of the half. Oscar Gultekin, 1, 2, 3, 7 in the wall. Now Gultekin. The wall has done its job. Brendan Gann blocks the ball away, and that is indeed the last action of the half. We will pause for half-time with the home side leading by 2 goals to nil. Yanni Nicolou and Richard Shiweki in the 12th and 26th minute. Leaves us in the half-time score. The Sutherland Sharks 2, Sydney FC 0. Now, you're all very welcome back to Seymour Shaw Stadium. It is 2-0 to the Sutherland Sharks here at the start of the second half. We've had a couple of substitutions, and there's a few people from the Sydney FC technical staff sharing the press box here. They very kindly helped me out with the details because we don't have a fourth officials board today. So Dylan Rose has come off. He had received a yellow card in the first half. Oscar Gultekin has also come off, and they have been replaced by Nick Alfaro in the 7 jersey, and Zach de Jesus in the 21. David Feeney here alongside Clayton Raymond, bringing you all the action, and we will confirm that third substitution just as soon as we can. Now straight back into the action. It's Lockie Fields playing the ball forward. Williams is there, wins it well in the air. There's a little push in the back there to get things going. There is a little push in the back, and it's Jackson's got the free kick, but HFW is pausing for a moment, just having a little conversation. Hold things up, he is saying. I'm just going to pause for a second. Not really sure who he is speaking to there, but we're ready to go again. And it's Tarek Maya on the ball. Tarek Maya floating the ball in. It's headed away well. And it's Mazes. He drops it back. He finds our goal scorer, Yanni Nicolou. And Nicolou again to Mazes on this near side. Plays it short for McGann. Just evades McGann, but it's picked up well by Mohamed. And he's turned it over now. And Zrilic. Zrilic got the chance to break, but he's held up by Jackson. And he drops it back to one of our other substitutes in the 15 jersey, Sam Lancaster. Has made his way onto the field. And we're just confirming who has come off. Sam Lancaster is on. And again, thank you to the Sydney FC technical staff. And it is Caelan Marshall-Witt in the 33 jersey. Again, Irish commentators are usually happy when the number 33 goes off. That is often helpful. And Sam Lancaster, he is on in the 15 jersey. I'll be looking for this sort of service every time Sydney FC play. Getting some great support here from the technical staff beside me. Now, Daniel Lisic, no signs of that little injury that he seemed to have picked up in the first half. Lisic, let's just watch again. Kicks it well, little hop, skip and a jump after he clears it. He seems to be okay. And Lockie MacDonald looking to pick up the pieces. MacDonald, and he's battling again for the ball there, MacDonald, out on that far side. Against Grayoski, who was still out there. Grayoski mentioned it in the first half. He's up on the honours board inside the bar here at Seymour Shaw, 17 years of age. Can't actually buy a drink in the bar except for a lemon lime and bitters or something of that nature. But he is on the honours board there because when he was a player here at the club, he was in the Joey squad in 2024 that won the Asian Cup. Went to a penalty shootout. For that reason, he was a Sutherland Sharks player at the time. He is on the honours board. Now, over on that far side, you can perhaps see the little subsection of the Cove who are over there, banging their drums, supporting their team really well. They would have gotten absolutely soaked in the first half. There's zero cover where they are over on that far side, so terrific support from that subset of the Cove. And they will be giving Leo Mazes a little bit of stick as he prepares to take this corner, and indeed they do. Referee again, just holding things up briefly. It's a little bit of, as they say, argy-bargy. Jared Middleton seems to be at the centre of it, as does Jacob Kremen-Cowan, and the goal scorer, Yanni Nicolou. Tyler Williams in the thick of things there as well. And ready to resume. We've got almost a rugby scrum there inside the 6. And, well, he's had enough of that. He's had enough of that as Hugh Fenton-White. And he's just awarded a free kick there as the ball was floated into the air. Just too much messing going on in that 6-yard box. And the ball is going to be thrown back, all the way back to JCC. And he plays it out low. Zrilic has got it. Zrilic. Looking to get the ball back again, and he does, Zrilic. Takes a touch short for Lancaster, one of our substitutes. And he finds in turn Alfaro, another one of our substitutes in the 7 jersey. Across the front now. Middleton again finds Williams. Very high press there. Maki Petrados looking to catch Williams in possession, but does well, uses his strength, uses his skill, and then looks to spread the ball out to this near side to Zach de Jesus, who is Now, the ball is broken free. Middleton has lost out. Shaweki bearing down on the edge of the box there, but Williams does well. Takes a touch, keeps it in play really well, and then looks up and drops it short. Now Alfaro with Gan for company. And he finds Drilic really well. Played forward now is Drilic. Just one up front now for Sydney FC. It's Grayoski just ploughing a lone furrow up front. So it's a sort of a 5. Just looking to see how they're setting up. Looks to be 5 at the back here, but we'll wait for a little stoppage in play to see how they're set up. But slight change of plan from Sydney FC in the second half by the looks of things. But, still on the attack now, Ahmed. Plays it short. Tarek Maya looking to break away. Can't quite get away. Ball's played into the box. Stopped and played forward. Now we'll see here. Just one up front now. Jordan Grayoski up front, all on his own. He's got Tay Headley giving him a little bit of support there. But, it does look like it's been a little change of formation. Some great dancing feet there on that far side. Ball is won again. And won again by Sydney FC. And when they do win the ball, not really much of an outlet there. As we said, he's just there on his own in the 19 jersey. Grayoski. And now here's Mazes. Mazes against Middleton. One well in the air and cleared by Marin France. But Ahmed picks it up. Flat back 4. Yeah, just seeing how they're setting up here. It's a flat back 4. Looks to be 3 in midfield. And then 2 just sitting directly behind. Grayoski up front. So definitely a change in formation here in the second half for Jimmy Van Vieren. And now the ball played forward for that man on his own. Coming across well. Lockie Fields picks it up. And then Brendan Gann picks the pocket of Tay Headley. Gann again over the top. Alfaro doing well. And here is Headley bearing down on goal. Plays the ball outside. Finds Marin France. It's France against McDonald. France inside outside, but McDonald stands up well. Does really well. Recovers again. Headley's got the ball a second time. Headley recovered really well there. They've still got the ball now. Great cross into the box, but just flicked away. It looked like Lockie Fields was going to head the ball clearly there, but just skimmed off his head. On the ball is perhaps still a little bit wet. But, took the ball away from everybody. Luckily enough, from a Sutherland Sharks point of view. But, they're playing a lot more confidently now in this second half. Sydney FC, and here is De Jesus. So having his jersey tugged just a fraction, and he's tugging back in return. Nicolou just getting the better of him. But, referee's got a decision to make here. Our assistant wasn't 100% sure there. Assistant on this near side is Blake Sanchez Cruz. As we mentioned, it's Lucy Hungerford on the other side. Wasn't 100% sure there. Our assistant looked to Hugh Fenton White, and his adjudication was goal kick. But much brighter start to the second half. 7, almost 8 minutes gone in the second half. Sydney FC looking a bit more composed. And now that the ball is out, we can see how they're setting up. Look like it's Alfaro. He's going to be up front with Grayoski. And then they've got Headley and Middleton. Lockie Middleton, that is, just behind them. Flat back 4 again. And then 2 holding midfielders. So not quite that one up front. But we'll keep a close eye on that to see how they're going to play things in the second half as they look to chase this 2-goal deficit. Now Nizic again. Fantastic clearance there from Nizic. Goes two-thirds of the way down the field. Coming back again. Fields is there. Doing well. Finds De Jesus only. De Jesus goes down quickly, and he does win the goal. He throw in this time. Does Zach De Jesus. And Headley battling again with Nicolou. Nicolou battling, falling, staying up. Ball hits the corner flag. Another tough decision for our assistant to make here. He's had all the tough decisions so far this half. And a throw into the Sharks, he says. Which comes forward. Petrados. Little dink teller forward. Just finds Williams. And Williams in turn finds Lancaster. And Lancaster back for Middleton. Jay. And he gets it again, does Jared Middleton. And a third time, Middleton. Just 2 pressing for the Sharks. It's Mazes. And Maki Petrados up high. Now Williams again. For Lockie Middleton. Spreading the ball now. A little bit more time on the ball. They seem to have dropped back just a fraction. The Sharks. Spread out now beautifully. Shueki, he's all the way back, Shueki. Just does enough to put Zach De Jesus off. But they've retained possession here, have Sydney FC. Lovely patient build up here from Sydney FC, taking one touch, two touch, lots of people showing for the ball. Grayoski again, back for Williams. Williams short for Lancaster. Really condensed here though, every single player behind the ball for the Sutherland Sharks side defending this 2-goal lead. They need some little special piece of skill from Sydney FC. Alfaro. Williams again, closed by Petrados. Now De Jesus, and a great tackle there. Great tackle coming in there from Nicolou. The referee is pausing again. He's done this several times. He's having little conversations with a few players. Oh, it's the lace perhaps, is it? Is it the lace? No, there's something on the field, in fact. That's what it is. A shin pad has fallen out. There we go. Mystery solved. Jared Middleton being instructed to retrieve an errant shin pad there. Now, De Jesus. Can't retain possession. Now, chance again, bearing down on goal, but Mohamed is there, does well, gets a touch, but again, just finds a white jersey. Growing in confidence here, you would imagine. This very youthful Sydney FC team. But they'll be looking to kill that confidence with Jackson driving forward. He's got options in the box. He's got someone coming around the outside as well. Jackson looks to step inside. Just a heavy touch there from Jackson. He had Lockie McDonald overlapping there. But, took a heavy touch, Jackson. And now they come again. Alfaro, lovely interchange of passes from Aaron France. France shaping for a shot here. France shaping for a shot. Shapes for a shot directly into Daniel Lizic's palms though. Lizic just blocks it and then recovers the ball really quickly. And they come again. It's a very different pattern to this second half. Sydney FC maintaining possession well. Sutherland Sharks really dropping off. Shueki has dropped back into midfield and Petrados is up front with Mazes. And, they're really condensing that midfield. Pressing as soon as Sydney FC get the ball. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Just looking to see how they're setting up at the back. It's a flat back four, so it looks like. And there's Shueki. In fact, he's dropped back to full back. In fact, Shueki. And he plays it forward now for Nicolou. Nicolou gets a touch. Middleton is there. Great battle between those two. Terrific chasing back from Lockie Middleton. That's why he's wearing the captain's armband and wins himself a free kick. Great chase. Fully 50 metres there from Lockie Middleton. Chasing all the way back. One of our goal scorers, Yanni Nicolou, in the 33 jersey, looking to break forward. And as the drums ring out again, the Sydney FC Cove drums ring out again. They break forward, ball over the top. Grayoski looking to get on the end of it. So Nicolou is there, and he takes a touch. Grayoski pressing. Pressing again, Grayoski pressing a third time. Looks to box the Sharks in into that corner. And here he comes again. De Jesus, back from injury today. It's why he's allowed to be in the game day squad today and not part of the squad tomorrow. Here's Headley. Steps inside Headley, but Gann is there. Gann does really well. They've retained possession here. Sydney FC again. Pushing the Sharks further and further back. Further and further back. Lovely little touch from Headley. Away from Shueki. And Headley has it again. Now bearing down towards the edge of the box. Headley finds Middleton. Middleton looks up. Dinks the ball into the edge of the 6. Niski gets there. Lizic, I should say, gets there. Does really well and bowls it out. Now in transition. How ambitious will they be? Well, not very ambitious at all. You can see there. Brendan Gann didn't push on. He decided to wait. Tarek Maya didn't push on either. He decided to wait. There was a chance to break there for the Sharks. 2 players up front breaking. But, Maya looked up, thought better of it. Dropped back and held, as did Brendan Gann. And they're maintaining possession, holding onto the ball. I think it's probably too early to say that they're running down the clock, but they're certainly not overcommitting an attack. And Gann has it again and spreads it across to this near side for Nicolou. Shueki calling for it. Shueki stepping inside to Jesus, playing a lovely little ball there for Mazes. Mazes. But De Jesus gets there. JCC comes coming out. Sliding out well, JCC picks up the ball just between the penalty spot and the edge of the box. And he bowls it out for Williams. Who finds Jared Middleton. On for Lockie Middleton. Really has played a captain's inning here today. Lockie Middleton in defence, in attack, showing for the ball. Just back to that game tomorrow. Sydney FC, of course, playing in the Australia Cup tomorrow against the NPL's own Sydney United. And so that really restricted the players available for Jimmy Van Veeren today. Any player that was part of the first team squad was not available to him, unless the one exception was this player here, Zach de Jesus, coming back from injury. He was the one exception. Everybody else unavailable for selection. So that meant players like Matthias McAllister, of course, 13 goals so far in this NPL season, unavailable for selection. Joe Lacey, the scorer of that great goal against Wrexham recently, also unavailable for selection. Carl Shaw, their captain from last week, unfortunately, was injured, as was Joseph Kalisic. So 4 absolutely key players, really the spine of this team, unavailable for selection. And then other players like Thiago Quintal, who've played in the NPL many times this year, also unavailable because they are in that first team squad for tomorrow. But they've battled manfully, and they've got a chance now. Alfaro, just on the edge of the box, but loses the ball. Alfaro to Tarek Maya. Maya waits, finds Petrados. Petrados in turn for Mazes. He's onside, Mazes. Not loads of support there, though. He's having to go himself. Just overstepped a little bit. And Zach de Jesus comes back, does well. And here's Headley. Headley stepping inside, playing it into the path of Lockie Middleton. Lockie Middleton stops and checks. Returns the favour for Headley. Headley's got 2 to choose from. He finds Alfaro. And Alfaro back again for Middleton. Lovely little back heel there for Sam Lancaster. And back again for Middleton. Really growing in confidence. Ball just played to the edge of the box there. So it's cleared away well. Only 3 at the back now. Petrados. Petrados using all of his experience there. Petrados does really well. Wins the ball but can't find a teammate. And then a couple of tackles go flying in. Lockie MacDonald with the final challenge there on Nick Zrilic. And we're going to have another substitution coming up here in the 22 jersey. Coming on for Sydney FC. It is the other Zach Fowler. So we'll have 2 Zachs now. And it is Tay Headley who's coming off. He has had a terrific game in possession. Tay Headley. Off he comes. Well, a double check if it's him that's coming off. Well, he's being sent back on. No, he's being sent back on. So Tay Headley still out there. And coming off, in fact, is the captain who has been exceptional. Lockie Middleton in the 27 jersey. An absolutely terrific shift out there. He's coming off, and Zach Fowler. Zach Fowler replaces him in the 22 jersey. So you've got 2 Zachs out there now. Zach de Jesus in 21 and Zach Fowler in 22.
For 50, City FC, number 27, Lockie Middleton off, and number
that ball floated into the box. But Mizic is there, comfortably taking the ball, just on the edge of a 6-yard box. And they go again, the Sharks. As I said, really building in confidence the Sydney FC team. But key player, absolutely key player, has just come off for them. Their captain, Lockie Middleton. He's been in the middle of everything, and it's a much more youthful team out there now. As we mentioned, quite a few 16, 17-year-olds. We will see now how this team can gel together. They won't have played a lot together. Let's see if the Sharks can get a 3rd goal, you'd imagine that would kill it off. And now ball played through the middle. But Williams is there and does really well to stuff out the danger. Sam Lancaster now picks it up. Looking to break forward. Zach de Jesus drops it back inside for Lancaster. Lancaster for Alfaro. Now de Jesus making a great run into space in behind. Great pace there shown by the 21, Zach de Jesus. Lockie Fields sweeping across behind. Nicolau looking anxiously over his shoulder there. As Zach de Jesus appeared to be catching him and perhaps overtaking him even. But Lockie Fields sweeping across, did really well to get the ball away, and they really are dropping back now, further and further back, this Sharks team. Every player now back in their own third. Sydney FC Playing the ball around, holding it up well. It's Petrados. Petrados looking to steal it, and they have stolen it. And it's Tarek Maya. And he drives forward towards the edge of the box. He's got Mazes. He's got Petrados. Drops it back short for Shiweki. Straight into the arms of JCC. But that's the danger on the break. This Sharks team, they're going to sit back now, it appears. Almost 20 minutes gone in this second half. They will sit back, pack the midfield, condense things in the final third, and then look to break quickly in transition as they did there. And you would think that will be the pattern now for the remainder of this match. Headley turning beautifully. Headley making room for a shot, making room for a pass. Chooses the pass option. Drops it out to that far side. That's Marin France. Can't quite pull the trigger. Drops it back again for Headley. Headley with Jackson there for company. He has to drop it back for Alfaro. It's so condensed there. Now, Headley, can he get the ball inside the box? He can't because Lockie MacDonald is there and he gets the ball away. Every player now, with the exception of JCC, is in the final third of the field for this throw in. Petrados is back. Mazes is back. They're just looking to squeeze the space here and make it really difficult for Sydney FC and get them on the break, and they nearly break away there. And in fact, Petrados does get it, and he's pulled back, Petrados. And I think we're going to have a yellow card there. We are indeed. And it's Srilich. He picks up the yellow card there. You have to say intelligent defending from Srilich. He saw that the break was on. Petrados had broken away. He was still deep in his own half. So, there was definitely danger on the break there. And so, sensible / professional defending there from Srilich. He's earned himself a yellow card. A little interchange of pass there from the Sharks, maintaining possession. That's Grajowski pressing high. Back for Nizic plays it long. Cushion tether there, but Brendan Gann is there again. He's been terrific so far today. Brendan Gann in defence, in attack, showing his experience. And he drops it out to that far side. MacDonald gets the ball back again. And then back again, and there's Gann again, the fulcrum in the middle of midfield. Taking the ball, showing, asking Richard Shiweki why he's not out on that far wing. That's the sort of experience, that's the sort of guidance you expect from a player like Gann. And now MacDonald, who's get around the outside. MacDonald plays it short, drops it in for Petrados. He was waiting on the penalty spot there, Petrados. And a shot comes in! Oh, it's an absolute screamer from Tarek Maya. The ball sat up for him beautifully. He took a touch, and on the half volley, Tarek Maya sizzles it in to the top corner. He comes across towards this side of the field to celebrate. Daniel Nizic comes across with a side five for his coach and for the management team. And that is from the absolute top drawer, Tarek Maya. Well, the ball was played in. They were looking for Maki Petrados, who was waiting exactly on the penalty spot to get the ball. The ball was cleared away. Danger looked like it was averted, but Tarek Maya came in, took a touch, and ripped the ball into the top corner. Looks like a substitution. Another substitution has been made. It's Srilich, who's come across here to the sideline. I thought for a millisecond we were going to have one of those. There's been a sending off moment, but for who? As Srilich came off and the referee was writing something into his notepad. But no time for that because they're breaking again. Shiweki heard us the second last defender. He's got Lancaster there with him. Shiweki looking to find someone on the edge of the box. He finds Brendan Gann. Brendan Gann switches the ball outside to Jackson. And there is the confirmation. We have another substitution. Jacob McLaughlin has come on in the 17 jersey. And they will be pressing now for more goals. A third goal. And it is Tarek Maya confirmed 3-0.
City FC sub Sutherland, and on the pitch, number 17, Jacob McLaughlin.
Now, still a battle for the ball in midfield there as we get confirmation of that substitution. It is the number 17, Jacob McLaughlin, who's come on. Driving forward there is Marin France. No free kick. The ball is played forward. We've got a player down as well. We've got a shot from inside their own half. Looks like it's Mackie Petratos perhaps who's down on that far side, but I don't think Sydney FC are going to put the ball out. They're going to play on here. Brendan Gann, I think, is going to charge in here. He's asking them to put the ball out. Doesn't look like they're going to do it, though. And they're going to play on. It's not a head injury, though. That's the... And there's a fan now coming to the side here, addressing Jimmy Van Wieren, saying that there's a player down, that they want the ball to be kicked out, and eventually the ball goes back to Daniel Dizic. And out of play it goes. But, might have a little bit of a spice in this game now, in the last 20 minutes, because the Sutherland Sharks team and their supporters are very unhappy that the game was not stopped. But the referee has said he only stopped the game for a head injury.
So much passion and fire tonight.
He's strictly speaking correct, our match referee, but mostly nowadays you see the ball kicked out of play when a player goes down like that.
Fantastic, great afternoon, great evening. Hope you're all having a good time. Make sure you get a drink, get some food into you.
We'll have a little pause now for a moment as Mackie Petratos
I was going to say, but you know what? Instead of pitch,
gets some attention. And it looks like Ty McGowan is going to be coming on in the 44 jersey down below us. Confirming that Sydney FC substitute. It is number 17, Jacob McLaughlin. And he has come on in place of number 2, who was on the receiving end of that yellow card, Nick Zrilic. Jacob McLaughlin wearing the 17 jersey. Now below us, yes, we can see Ty McGowan. Looks like he's going to be coming on. I think it is Mackie Petratos. He's going to make his way off on that far side.
Yes, Mackie Petratos is off.
And so Ty McGowan in the 44 jersey.
Ty McGowan.
He's going to be making his way on. Local junior Ty McGowan replacing, I have to say at this point, club legend Mackie Petratos. And we'll restart with a sporting throw, and the ball has been returned now to Sutherland Sharks. And, it's like decorum has been returned. Now 3-0 up. Sutherland Sharks. That puts them, well, we'll pause for a moment because they've got a chance to go 4-0 up here. Chance to go 4-0 up, driven across. But, saved well there by JCC. He picks it up and he bowls it out to Alfaro. This would put Sutherland Sharks 5 points clear of the bottom place Central Coast Mariners. Of, in fact, the second last place Central Coast Mariners, I beg your pardon, looking to avoid that playoff position, not the direct relegation position. They, before this game started, were 6 goals clear from a goal difference point of view. They would now be 9 goals clear from a goal difference point of view. So 5 points and 9 goals clear. If they can hang on to this 3-0 lead, it's not if Sydney FC have anything to do with it. Ball is floated up, but just over the bar. 28 minutes gone. Just looking down at Steve Zoric. Still looking very cautious, pacing around inside his technical area. Looks like we have another injury, another player down here inside the 6-yard area. They will be happy that the game sort of chops and changes like this, delays, stoppages. Anything to stop the flow of the game is probably in favour of this home side, Sutherland Sharks. And, our referee is calling for a little bit of attention, but no attention forthcoming just at the moment. Looks like a full recovery there. Looks like it's Yanni Nicolou in the 33 jersey. And, he has made a full recovery. And now Mackie Petratos comes down below. A side 5 all round from the technical staff, from the management, from the other substitutes. And in fact, for one of our younger supporters down there, gives him a little side 5 as well. He's had a great game, Petratos. Really won a penalty the very first minute of the game. He was in everything. Pressing, hassling, harrying on the end of things, drawing defenders towards him. he's been a real difference maker out there today. Now 15 minutes or so to go. Do the Sharks press on? Try to get an extra goal. Well, Brendan Gann is going to stop Sydney FC from pressing on, certainly. He has been immense tonight, Brendan Gann, in the middle of that midfield, encouraging his teammates forward, working hard, making tackles, winning the ball in the air, always being available for a pass, and, belying his years. He would be double the age of several of the Sydney FC players. But double the age also means double the experience, and he's shown all of that tonight as Brendan Gann. Now Alfaro drops, checks it outside, chance to get a low cross in. Cross in there, but Lockie McDonald has picked it up, he's held it up well, McDonald. And then the ball is cleared away from McGowan. Looking to get an early touch, McGowan, just on the field a few minutes. Can't quite get it. Headley is there. Is he fouled? He is indeed. And, an attempt to take the free kick quickly. Stopped quickly by Mo Ahmed, who he himself is on a yellow card. He's got to be careful, Ahmed. If Sydney FC had endeavoured to take that free kick quickly, and Ahmed had stopped him from doing so, he would have found himself on the receiving end of a second yellow card. Free kick anyway, floated into the back post, headed in towards the danger area, but cleared away well. And a chance to break. Mazes, good pace to play the ball into space there, but Williams, he's an excellent defender. He's the young Tyler Williams. He pushed forward to help get Sydney FC on the scoreboard, but as soon as he was danger there, breaking back he went, chased hard, and just did enough to get the ball away. Now here is McGowan, our substitute, and again Gann has played it into space beautifully there. No flag. Shueki, he's onside, but he's got Williams there for company. Plays the ball into space for McGowan. Can McGowan get at the end of it? Just a little bit too much pepper in the pass there from Shueki, but he has been extremely lively tonight. Shueki scored a goal, multiple involvements. He's combined, I should say, really well with Leo Mazes down this left-hand side in this half, and the far left-hand side in attack in that first half. As you'd expect, at 3-0, when they're leading 3-0, quite a few good performances from the home side. Now Alfaro, nice touch. Finds Lancaster. Lancaster short for Headley. Ball played out to that far side, back again for Headley. Made a good run there into space, Headley. Couldn't quite get the return. It's Jacob McLaughlin in the 17 out on that far side, and now a chance to break with pace. In behind, chance to shoot. Oh, fantastic tackle. He came across really well there. Who else? But Tyler Williams sweeping across there on that left-hand side. And he stayed down, has Jackson. And for the first time tonight, we've got a Sharks player down. Looks like he possibly fell awkwardly to Matty Jackson in the 27 jersey. The Sharks have now realised. They've played the ball out. Looks to be holding his either his arm or his shoulder there. Jackson might have fallen awkwardly.
Very busy.
And there's a lot of exercise tonight. The Sharks physio. One of the injuries appears to be happening on the far side of the field. So definitely getting his steps up there, the physio. Yes, confirming it is Matty Jackson in the 27 jersey on that far side. He is down, and Hugh Fenton White over there. And it looks like either a shoulder or an elbow injury of some description. And he's having to make his way off the field. There's Matty Jackson. No movement just yet. The Sharks bench, they've got Nick Sullivan, Jaden Gasking, Mason Fernandez, Seb Arantz, the sub-goalkeeper, Ty McGowan, who they already used, and Marcus Fernandez available. And the rain has just started falling from the heavens again. It looks to be relatively heavy rain. And the lights certainly are on here. But let's see more show. It does take a little bit of time for the lights to genuinely kick in. So it is a little bit gloomy out there for the players. As I said, lights on, but not really kicking into full gear just yet. And the rain is falling, and it is very gloomy. And it is gloomy also on the score sheet for this young Sydney FC team. Can they get themselves back into it? Can the Sharks, in this last 10 minutes or so, get another goal to really boost their goal difference for this run into the end of the season. Now, ball played into the box, but Williams is there, and he finds Alfaro. Very difficult conditions now. The rain sheeting down. And it's Grajowski who's picked it up, and the ball is played over the top. Headley is there, but so is Fields, and Fields does well and plays it out. Not sure if it's coming across in the pictures here, but visibility is looking very difficult out there. It is very dark and gloomy. So, 10 minutes to go here. Can Sydney FC get themselves back into this? As we mentioned at the very start, it was the Sharks, in fact, who were trailing 3-0 in a couple of recent matches. And they themselves got late goals, which turned out to be late consolations. But, they scored those goals 90 minutes plus. If Sydney FC can get themselves a goal now, they can really make things interesting. With still 10 minutes or so to go, plus some stoppages, surely. And there's Headley. Down he goes, and adding insult to injury, it is going to be a goal kick. He was looking for the corner there. There's Tay Headley. And we've got a couple of our younger supporters just heading out to the edge there with the umbrellas up, out in the rain. Mums and dads not totally delighted with that. It's a great crowd here tonight, actually, just glancing around. Absolutely great crowd. There's always great crowds here at this crowd. There was no under-20s game beforehand. Under-20s game was moved, I think perhaps acknowledging the challenges that Sydney FC are having with the game today and a game tomorrow. They perhaps couldn't even field an under-20s. But that usually boosts the crowd, the under-20s game. But terrific crowd here. The grandstand completely full down below us. And a great crowd up in the bar over to our left-hand side as well. It's a terrific facility here at Seymour Shaw. And this facility definitely deserves to stay in this tier, this top tier of the NPL Men's New South Wales competition. And with a win here tonight, the Sharks will do a lot to secure their position in this division. Now, can they secure a fourth goal? Out on that far side, Tariq Maya, the scorer of an absolute thunderbolt. Now, no flag. Mazes takes the shot, saved, follow up, it's four, no flag. Everybody looking to the side there, no flag. A great shot came in from Mazes, it was saved, but the ball came back out. Just waiting on confirmation. There's a few players taking the plaudits, and it is Mo Ahmed who was right in there. Mo Ahmed and Richard Shueki both taking the plaudits. I think it is the 6th, Mo Ahmed, who has scored the goal there. He in fact is taking the congratulations. He followed it up, the shot came in. Not for the first time tonight, JCC with a good save, but the follow-up came. And confirmation indeed, it's Mo Ahmed, who has scored the 4th goal here tonight. 36 minutes gone in this second half. And as we suggested, they're pushing on, they're trying to boost that goal difference. It is very, very tight at the bottom of the table. Coming into this game, as I mentioned, the Sharks sitting on 20 points. 3 different sides sitting on 18 points. Western Sydney Wanderers, Central Coast Mariners and Mount Druitt all sitting at 18 points. The Sharks had the better goal difference of them all. Minus 23, it's minus 27, minus 29 and minus 34 for their relegation rivals. But they have really boosted that goal difference now and boosted their points tally. And they are looking very good for a crucial win here tonight at Seymour Shaw. And Nizic with the classic grab the ball, touch the ball, fall over that goalkeepers do so often in this situation, just to run a few extra seconds off the clock. He has surely been their player of the season this year, Daniel Nizic, which says a lot about your season when the goalkeeper has been the player of the season, but he has deserved a night like this. It's Sydney FC, they're still coming, but who else? Brendan Gadd driving in there, not giving an inch. Brendan Gadd winning the ball from Alfaro and finding Nicolau, and Nicolau spreads it for Ahmed. 4 different goal scorers tonight: Yanni Nicolau, Richard Shueki, Tariq Maya and Mo Ahmed. Will we see a little bit of champagne football now from the Sharks around the outside. Ball driven in low, deflected away. Danger every time they come down that far right hand side. There's danger when they come down the middle or the left. Danger all round. And there's Gan again, pressuring again. It's a little bit too much pressure. This is our match referee, and Jordan Grajowski. And they take it quickly. Now, driving forward. De Jesus. Playing the ball outside to his fellow Zach. Zach Fowler. Fowler just leaves the ball behind him there. Recovers it nicely though. Now, Zach to Zach. Fowler, that is. Flicked up to the near post. Flicked up to the back post, I should say. And away it goes and out. Combining well here. Down on this near side. The two Zachs. First time they've had an opportunity to combine. And we've got another player down. And yet again, it's over on that far side of the field. And it's Leo Mazes, our match referee again, going down and checking to see if he's okay. He is indeed. Looks like we're going to have another substitution. Steve Zorich is going to give everybody that he can a run tonight. 5 minutes plus injury time to go. And they lead by 4 goals to 0. Sutherland Sharks. And is now preparing for the substitution. We just got confirmation in a moment who it is that's going to be coming on for the Sharks. Ball now played forward. Shueki rising high to just evade Shueki. And Zach de Jesus wins it well. It looks like the substitution is going to happen now, just down below us. And it's Mason Fernandez by the looks of things. Well, a triple substitution, the dreaded triple substitution.
I'll give them a big round of applause, please. They've done a great job this evening. Come on.
Now it's Mason Fernandez.
Fantastic.
Nick Sullivan and Marcus Fernandez coming on.
Mason Fernandez. Also.
And he's coming off. Matty Jackson is making his way off. And Richard Shueki also making his way off. Well, there's a battle for possession there. Victor substitution, so it's Marcus Fernandez, Nick Sullivan and Mason Fernandez who were on for the Sharks. We'll confirm those numbers for you in just a moment when we get our next stoppage in play. The rain still coming down, not quite as hard now as it was before. It's Mason Fernandez in the 23 jersey. And it's Marcus Fernandez in the 49 jersey. And Nick Sullivan in the 8. And they'll get themselves 3 or 4 minutes. Not sure if there's a win bonus. And, another substitution now. He's going to really clear the decks here, and it's Jaden Gasking. He's going to come on in the number 9 jersey.
Yes, he's going to make another change. Jaden Gaskin coming on.
Jaden Gaskin is going to be making his way on.
Yeah, come on, give him a round of applause, please.
In the number 9 jersey. And coming off Leo Mazes. What a shift. What a shift for Leo Mazes in the 77 jersey. And it is Jaden Gaskin who has made his way on in the number 9. He will get himself around about 2 or 3 minutes. The drums still drumming on that far side from the Cove supporters.
Leo Mazes made way, and of course we want to welcome his mum and dad here from the AC team. Mr. and Mrs. Mazes, I hope you've enjoyed yourself today. They've had a 4-0 victory. It's not over yet. A couple of minutes to go.
Now our ground announcer just confirming that Leo Mazes' family were here to support him from the ACT. That's great to see. You come along, you see your son, they win 4-0. Well, so far. As Homer Simpson would say, so far. Now, ball is going out of play just below us. Zach de Jesus. It's not really been their night tonight, Sydney FC. They've played well, they've worked hard, but very difficult circumstances for them. A team that quite clearly has not played together that much. Of course, it'd be virtually impossible for that to have happened. But Jimmy Van Weeren did mention to me during the week that he hasn't yet played the same starting 11 in any match so far this season, so it's something they're used to. But this would have been a particularly challenging one with, of course, as we mentioned, the game on tomorrow with the Australia Cup. And so many players that he would usually count on not being available. Now, they're not finished yet. Ball is driven in low. Ball's driven in low! Off the post! Off the post and away. Well, Marcus Fernandez with the chance there. Not sure if the goalkeeper got a touch on it or not, but the post definitely did. And now in beside Grajowski. No flag. No flag, Grajowski. He's inside the box, but just lost the ball at his feet there, just a fraction. In the wet conditions, and Nick Sullivan coming across. Experienced defender, Nick Sullivan. Just letting the ball trickle out of play. And, we approach now the end of the 45 minutes of this second half. And our fourth official down below us, Nina Cortese, is getting out the board. And she has confirmed that there are 3 minutes, 3 additional minutes to be played.
3 minutes at a time.
They lead by 4 goals to 0. Can they add a fifth? Can Sydney FC get themselves a consolation goal? They haven't particularly troubled Daniel Nizic very much in this second half. But can they steal themselves and get a consolation goal? Now to Jesus. Driving forward. Gan is there again. In fact, it was Ty McGowan, I beg your pardon. Ty McGowan working hard there, winning the ball back. You have Brendan Gann there beside him, encouraging him forward. They've got almost exactly the same haircut, the two players. But McGowan in the black boots and Gann in the white boots to distinguish between the two of them. And now Nicola takes the throw. They will surely look to just play this out. Ball has gone forward. Williams is there. Kremen Cowan comes out. And he picks up the ball and bowls it out to Middleton. Still playing, still trying to get themselves on the score sheet here. Sydney FC, as you would expect, Farah looking for the ball short. Williams looking to play it long. Little tangle of legs there, just on the edge of the box. There's Baron France making a diagonal run. Lockie Fields there tracking that run, but no malice, I don't think. Just a little tangle of legs. And now Nizic has gone down again, and we're going to have another stoppage. Another stoppage. Hugh Fenton White. There's been a lot of stoppages, and it's that right foot again. That right leg even. For Daniel Nizic. It's just been troubling him a little bit tonight. As we said, he's a left-footed keeper, and so he takes those kicks with his left foot, but not for the first time. Seems to be feeling that left foot. Miracle recovery. And up he gets. Plays it long, very long in fact. Flicked header just on the edge of the box. Fernandez just hit the post a moment ago. Fernandez Marcus, that is. Shot driven in low. No repeat of his absolutely terrific shot earlier for Tarek Maya. And, the ball is back now with JCC. We have around about a minute or so left. He's had a look. He's had another look at the watch. There's Hugh Fenton White. A third look. Seems like we are right at the end of the game here in what is going to be a crucial 4-0 victory for the home side. And it's that man Brendan Gann again. Still battling, still chasing. He has been outstanding tonight in motivating this team and offering options in both defence and attack. And there is the final whistle, a 4-0, very deserved victory. The Shark is on the field celebrating. Handshakes all round. Goals from Yanni Nicolou and Richard Shurecki in the first half. Tarek Maya with a wonder goal after 23 minutes of the second half. Mo Ahmed rounding out the scoring. And we will leave it here from a quite sodden Seymour Shaw. It's David Feeney and Clayton Raymond wishing you all a very good night as the Sutherland Sharks have eased their relegation worries with a 4-0 victory over a very youthful Sydney FC academy. And so it's a very good night from Seymour Shaw. Good night.